It's a dirty Wednesday. With a cat, a coffee, and a favourite instrument. Have you got your favourite instrument this evening? Have you got your favourite drink? I'm drinking coffee, yes. And I'm drinking something a little bit different to usual. It's not Tree Start. It's not Wonky Donkey. Although it's not called Wonky Donkey, is it? It's called Drunken Mule. No, something Mule, Grumpy Mule. This is Tesco's finest Sumatra, which is a more dirty coffee. One I've had a favour for many years ago and have not had for quite some time. And it's good. It's good. It's very, very good. So I've got coffee, which is going cold, but I've also got something else. What are you drinking on this hot, moist? Because it's quite. Although I've got the aircon on, so if you can hear a fan, that's my aircon. Enjoy it. It's free for you to enjoy the sound of. Obviously, the cool breeze that is somewhat. Look at this. See how much. This is like. That's how much breeze I've got. Have you got that much breeze? Maybe you have. Anyway, so how's everybody doing? It's Wednesday. My moustache is very big. Is your moustache big? OJ. Oh, so Paul Holmes has got IBS. Can you drink that? Really? I've given up coffee and... Oh, I see. You've given up coffee and your IBS has gone away. You're not drinking IBS. That would be strange. Oh, really? IBD. So I don't. Seed oils helped mine. I'm not giving up coffee though. Although it is high in fibre, so it would irritate your bowel. That's its purpose. That's why most people, when they drink coffee, it makes them go to the loo. So yeah, I can imagine that. But yeah, sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you're feeling better, Biscuit. Enjoy the joy of not having that horrible stomach cramp. Oh, it's a painful thing that nobody wants. Good evening, the panda. Anyway, so let's have. Is anyone else read message above? Yes, I did. I saw that. Sorry. Am I loud enough? It feels like I'm really super loud. So that's loud. I've turned the circuit up. Hopefully. Oh yes, I'm being told sound up, no sound. Yeah, so that was just me. Oh, so Wagyu is drinking a Swedish blueberry infusion. That's very good. Very, very good indeed. So Synthpotamus loves coffee but can only afford cheap coffee, and it's quite a bit late right now, so I'm drinking water. That's a good thing to do. My local Tesco, occasionally, I mean, we're sort of venturing into max headroom territory. Yeah, so occasionally, I do like to surf the bargain aisle, and they have this little area where they sometimes have things that they stock which they no longer need. There's no market for it, so they'll have a box of it. They're like, well, we don't sell this, let's get rid of the boxes so we can have more room for milk and bread. And they had a whole wall of beans, so I availed myself. The 227 gram single variety cost me £2.50 or something like that. 2.28 I think it was. So yeah, it's quite cheap. And I do like to grind my bones to make my bread. No, grind my beans to make my coffee. Meat flute, excuse me. Probes? What? So let's have a quick hello to everybody who's in the chat. We're talking about drinks already. We've driven this deep, because I'm in the studio and everything's working and I can relax a little bit, even though I did have a moment when I obviously didn't turn I muted. I was trying to be clever. I muted the microphone, thinking, I tell you what, before I go live, I'll just get the picture up and I'll go live, and I forgot to unmute it. So that's my bad. But generally, I'm in a comfortable environment. It might be a little bit cold. It will get warm again, but hopefully by the end of the jam later, I can put it back on. Anyway, so let's say hello to Peter Kite. Thank you, nice bleeping. Simon Greybatch, we'll talk about you later. My Logify, Marky, Uncle Chrome, Davey, nice to see you. Cornish, Andy, Paul Holmes, I've said you again. I'm repeating myself. The Wookie, Wagoo, Tracker Jack Tom, Cressy, Aaron Paris, Biscuit, Have I said hello to everyone? Oh, look, here, I love it when somebody comes in the chat and then they mention everybody, because then I can just read that instead. So someone great much said, Marky, I've mentioned already. It's Don't Jitter. I think I've said hello to everyone. Well, if I've not said hello to you, if you are lurking, if you are a lurking gherkin, if it's your first time to the channel, you're not sure what to do, just dive in. We are a warm and... Oh, Synthopotamus, hello. I hear something clicking. It started to come through. Oh, I see. That was just me earlier on. I was clicking. Yeah, so if it's your first time on the channel, welcome. A warm welcome from me and the chat. You'll find a friendly bunch, so come in, join in. Hey, Roz, how you doing? Good to see you. And enjoy the cat chaos. Although we've only got one cat tonight, we are a oh, look at him in the hot weather. He didn't anywhere. He wasn't anywhere to be seen. He would come in the morning for his food. Let's go back to the picture of Tom. You don't see me talking. Narrating Tom. Once upon a time, there was a time that was warm, and that warmth permeated everything. The grass turned yellow. The lake dried up, and the cats found somewhere cool to lie. And they would come in for food, and then they would leave and go to their cool place. That was where the story ended, because then they would come back in the evening, and they would have their food. But then, no longer happy sleeping upon their bed, they disappeared until the morning. Until last night, of course, when he came in, and it was like, oh, and he was so pleased to be on the bed as well. And he put his little head, I was lying, he put his little head in there, and it was just like, it was the cutest thing. I just wanted to scrunch him all up and bite his head off. No, he didn't want to do that. He was gorgeous. Anyway, so, do you mean low power mode? Oh my goodness. I've been helping at my daughter's school tonight doing a school production, so I'm a little bit like, the frantic is back. Are you plugged in? Is it plugged in? Is it plugged in? It's plugged in. Right, so a warm welcome to those of you who may be new. You do not need to chat. Feel comfortable. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the chaos that will ensue. Feel free to join with whatever beverage you like. You don't have to say a word, but if you do, you'll be warmly invited into the Jervite family. So you are a lurking gherkin. And that's okay. Be a lurking gherkin, but remember to like the video stream immediately. And if you wish to do so afterwards, please pop a comment. If you're watching this post the event, perhaps something is important. Your child is playing a football match. Your auntie is visiting, and you're going out for a cray. If that's the case, and you're watching tomorrow, or maybe the day after, or maybe in 2026. Thank you. Welcome, and we do appreciate you. Jervite reminds me of the Moon movie. Oh, Moon. Are you talking about Moon? Hang on. David Bowie's son. What's his name? Jones. That's a good film with Sam Rockwell. And the robot's played by that man's name that we can't say because he's an offender of some sort. Not a very nice man, a sexual predator. We don't like those people. No, we don't. Nice, fair, good, wholesome. That's what we like here. Duncan Jones, thank you, yes. Gherkins are called Wallies in the East End. Just saying. No comment. I'm a bit confused because I've got a homemade... no, I can't have that yet. I'm going to have some more coffee. Coffee! I've just finished the last episode of What We Do in the Shadows. Oh, my goodness. Colin Robinson. I love that. I love the movie so much. I found the series difficult, but by the end of the sixth series, I am a stalwart fan. Love it. Anyway, if you've not seen it, check it out. Sam, you're in it. Just saying, we're watching it, and it's like, who does that person remind me of? Who does that person remind? And it was like, oh, it's Panda. Anyway, so welcome, Lurking Gherkins. Welcome, future people. Welcome, past people. If you're watching this in the past, how? Just saying. Or maybe this is from the past. the past. Anyway, so you are famous, Panda. So we've also got 3 moderators in the chat tonight. Shroomy, where are you? Make yourself known. Shroomy, the Panda, and Steve are our 3 moderators. They are charged with a grave responsibility. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can hear myself on the Alexa in the kitchen, which is just next to me, because the laptop's just been turned on and it's connected to that via Bluetooth. Shroomy! Why am I coming out of the kitchen? Close the door! There you go. Anyway, that's good. I can hear it now. But my phone is just, for some reason, is not charging. I'm getting angry with that. It's weird because I can hear myself. It's just 30 seconds later. Sammy, right. Okay, so if you wish to get my attention, these 3 individuals are charged with the grave responsibility of drawing my attention to something which I may have missed in the chat, even though the chat is in my... Can you do the shopping forecast, please? The shipping forecast. Oh, Paul Holmes. So, if you wish, I saw that one, but this is not... I am... My phone's on battery. I'm going to have to use the app to disconnect because I can't deal with that, and I don't think Shroomy will be able to figure out how to do that. So I'm just going to disconnect it. Shroomy, Shroomy, Shroomy. Stop wrecking. I can hear myself in the kitchen. Shroomy. In a minute, we will do the shipping forecast. Steve or Panda, can you send a link to the text version of it so I can read it out? And I'll get it on my phone. Thank you. What am I doing? Oh. Can I? How do I do this? I'm just going to turn it off, I think. So Alexa, and if I go to the device, can I do it remotely that I can actually connect the right device? Oh my goodness. I'm not going to take my glasses because I've got a whacking great spot between the eyes, and I am ashamed of it. Why is Jerry on? That's weird. What am I doing? I'm lost. Kitchen. There we go. Right. It's on Do Not Disturb as well. That's why it's not working. I'm going to just turn it off, I think. I've turned the volume off. That's at least something. Doesn't say that it's connected. Oh yeah, there it is. Bluetooth connection. How do I change that? Oh, I tell you what. Every week we do this, and Shroomy gets my laptop, and then it locks by the time, you know. So literally 5 minutes before, well, a minute before I press live. What's all this stuff? Oh, can we get on back? I'm right. So these wonderful people who are in our chat, they are charged with grabbing my attention rather than me trying to do something ridiculous. I can't hear myself now, so I actually don't matter. I can't figure out how to do the next part, but there we go. That's just because I don't want to pair anything. I just want to connect it. 7 devices. So okay, maybe I can just do lap. There we go. Why does the kitchen echo just not work then? Can I turn it off? I mean, these horrible things, I mean, they are absolutely ghastly. Can I turn it off? Can I turn it? Oh, no. Audio. Oh, Bluetooth devices. There we go. And, oh, it's not connected. So maybe that's it. Right. So, Q, 4 Qs before your question. And that will get us my attention. So it looks like we've got so obviously so Paul Holmes, I believe, did I get that right? Please, oh, there we go. Steve's already done it. The question, he's like me. It's like the patience of this man is, you know. So a lurking Wally, and we've done that one. So yeah, Paul Holmes asked me to do the shipping forecast. We shall do that in a minute. The furry mess here. Yes. So those people, 4 Qs. Hey, Gonzini Gons, how you doing? Clint Mansell stuff. Yeah, I I mean, it's a difficult film to watch, but Requiem for a Dream, the score and the intense cinematography and the story, it just feels like it's so, I don't know any other film that takes you that intense ride, on that such an intense ride. Not one to watch for bed, but it is a cracking film, and I think the soundtrack definitely does. Okay, so Cressy, QQ plus Q, can you do the shopping forecast? Today we're going to be buying a synthesizer. The synthesizer you want is... You have been hypnotized. There we go. Right. Oh my God, that's huge. I'm not doing the whole thing, all right? That was just a small part. Shut the door. Now, I wasn't braced. Biscuit, I need a battery pack. Can you recommend one? Anchor, you need... Yeah, I got... whatever, either of those brands. I wouldn't buy anything else, really. Anchor or Ugreen often have sales. The last Ugreen one I bought was on from the warehouse. It's not called warehouse. It's called Amazon Resale, and it had 20 off the price, so it was not a lot of money. Obviously, we've just had Prime Days till the 11th, and it was like... I was lackluster. I mean, I haven't got the money to buy anything, but I just felt like nothing just was like, oh, I've got to buy that. That's so cheap. It was like, yeah. Again, that price. Oh, wasn't it that price in money? You know, I think the best things you can buy are the things you need. Just saying. Don't be tempted. All right, okay, ready for this then? We're going to do... we almost need like a... Oh, do you know what? If I had the CPM here, the stylophone, that would be the perfect thing to have in the background. Okay, you ready for this? This is an ambition of mine, by the way, in life, for real. If there was only a program where you could write in and request to do things... and then make your dreams come true. Right. Viking. Wind, northwesterly, becoming variable, 2 to 4. Sea state, smooth or slight, occasionally moderate at first. Weather, fog patches developing. Visibility, good, becoming moderate. Occasionally very poor. Oh, good, becoming moderate, occasionally very poor. North Atsire. Wind, northwesterly, becoming variable, 2 to 4. Sea state, smooth or slightly occasionally moderate at first. Weather, fog patches developing. Visibility, good, becoming moderate. I'm going to jump off. Oh, chromaty. There we go. Chromaty, wind, variable, 2 to 4, becoming southeasterly, 3 to 5 later. Sea state, smooth or slight, occasionally moderate, later. Weather, fair. Visibility, good. Fourth wind, variable, 2 to 4, becoming southeasterly. Oh, where is it? Okay. Dogger, wind. Invest. Sorry. I'm trying to take this seriously and I can't. Right, I've lost it. Fisher, Dogger, German bite. Hang on. Oh, where are they? They would normally do, I think they do that. I think they... Oh, anyway, that's your lot. Come on, it's about synthesizers, not about bloody shipping forecast. So, QQQQ, can you... James Dyson, I shall not urinate whilst doing a handstand. Cheers. Oh, I lost the plot now. CPM DS2. Yeah, that would be the one. I think that's a... Right, okay, so the second thing, before we crack on with this, is that I have been asked by Mr. Simon Greatbatch, to perform at an EMOM. And, as it's the holidays and I'm a little bit freer in time, I said yes. Yes, I said yes. We'll make it work. So, on the 26th of the July, if you find yourselves in Stafford, make sure you are on 114 Newton Street. Is that right? Steve, can you please put the link into the chat? That takes us to the advertisement. Come on. Where is it? There it is. I've seen it. Pin. put the pinned to here, so go check it out. That's where it is. So it's an amazing sort of lineup. Not only is Simon playing, we've got Dots, we've got Jim Glue, we've got Andy and Grace, we've got Movement 81. Has I forgotten anyone else? I'm gonna have to open the link now. It was just like looking at it, it's like it's everybody and me. So yeah, there we go. So Jim Glue, Darren T House, Dan Die. I don't know who that is. Sorry, I just butchered your name. If you're watching, I love you. Andy and Grace, GetJervis, and Fat Dad, which is Simon himself. So that is going to be a great night. Free entry and a packet of crisps to the winner of the raffle. I don't know if there's a raffle, but you know, not Dots though. They can't make it. Sorry. Yeah, I can see that. So I thought Dots were playing, but they can't make it. They would have been, but they can't make it, which is a shame. Cornish, yeah, it's a long way away. Same Paolo. Yes, so yeah, there we go. I'm going to do a couple. So Steve, are you close to this Coastal Electronauts? Because I think I might do that as well. That's going to be I might have to do something interesting, but motorbike Moto Synth Adventure. That would be a perfect Moto Synth adventure, because I'd cram the live performance in the middle of the. Oh, that's just perfect. So anyway, there you go. Although it would be a slightly different Moto Synth adventure because it won't be a gig in. Okay, it's a slightly different format, but you know, you're just outside Hastings, so there you go. There's no excuse. Anyone seen the mess that was Tomorrowland Festival? Oh my word, no. But I saw the film Tomorrowland. That was a bit of a mess too. Hey Jack, how you doing? Fly Agaric Airlines. Will it be live streamed on the YouTube? I believe it will be live streamed on the YouTube. But please, Simon, can you put us right if I am wrong? A motorbike and sidecar to Whitstable. Yes, indeed. No sidecar though. I will have my revenge. I'd be worried about it going over a freshly manured field and landing there by instinct. Yes. Okay, so that's what's happening in the future on the 26th of July from 7 till 11, like the shop. Easy to remember, hard to forget. And remember, a packet of crisps to the winner of the raffle. Buy your tickets now. Yeah, so links posted. Great. Okay, so let's get on to today's episode. It's going to be a bit of a waffly episode because having just been working today crazily and then come back and worked some more because, you know, I'm a glutton for punishment. But it's different. It's different when you're working for fun and your kids involved. It's, you know, what flavour crisps we go? Well, hedgehog, of course. Hedgehog. Or perhaps you might like earwig. I would buy earwig crisps, would you? They're, in all seriousness, for those of you who are not native to the United Kingdom, and perhaps Duncan Gammon is a United Kingdom. Welcome, sire. Welcome. He is often a lurking gherkin. Tonight he is not. He has some bubbled up. So Duncan's in a fabulous band, and more about that later. Stay where you are. Called Schnauzer, who are a wonderfully eccentric, eclectic prog rock outfit. They even went to the Prog Awards. Have you been? Oh, why's my cake over? What are we talking about now? I'm as I say, I'm a little bit off topic. I'm a little bit frantic tonight because I've just been, you know. But when you're working for your child, it becomes a different kind of thing, and it was very much it was a cracking performance as well for their year end of school kind of production. Brilliant. Anyway, proud dad, just saying, proud dad. Get to see both shows as well and have the inside scoop. Right, anyway, so we've talked about this before. We've talked about sound packs, right, and owning something, and we're all capable, I think, of synthesizing, aren't we? We're all capable of tweaking, fiddling, saving our presets, but we all have our ways of doing it. And I think with having synthesized since I was, when did I have my 17, 16? That's a long time ago. So I mean, it's a long time ago. So I've synthesized, and as you synthesize, and again, like most things, I like to go in blind, and I like to sort of not know what I'm doing, and I think that's definitely something I've done throughout my life, is going in blind, because I think from my point of view I get the maximum amount of fun because I have no idea why something does what it does, and that in itself I find slightly addictive. So doing that, and again, just to sort of slightly segue to Analog Solutions Command Station. It was not called Command Station. Command? Is that right? What was it? Oh, come on, brain. Is it that? Or was it just called the Command? Oh my God. Tom deliberately left some of the knobs with ambiguous kind of function. So you'd go in, you had no idea what you were doing, and and it would just come back at with these fabulous, fabulous sounds. So anyway, and then you read the manual. So going through, anyway, slight segue, back on track. So that was deliberate sort of, intention. Yeah. So what was that? Imitation. Oh, to me. So Roz says, to me, synthesis doesn't mean imitation, but combining different elements to create a new whole. Man, dude. Absolutely. So we kind of do the same things, don't we? We know we tread the same path with our synthesis, and we sometimes push. So I think for me, my synth journey is a long, slow arc where I am fairly safely on that center path, but occasionally just doing this every now and again. Slide. Skip, slide, jump, I don't know why I did that. It's a bit weird, wasn't it? But because we do that, you develop your personality out through your synthesis. So everyone can create a fat bass sound, but the route that we use to get there will be different. And I think that's what is interesting about this hobby. This passion. It's not a flipping hobby, is it? Gosh, if it was a hobby, I don't know. What are hobbies? I don't know if that's another topic for another conversation. What are hobbies? Welcome to tonight's podcast. Good evening, Grace Griffin. Today we're talking about hobbies and whether we should start one or finish one. Well, it was a long time since I started collecting stamps. Anyway, the first stamp I collected was I've got some stamps, but let's not talk about that. Where are they? Seriously, I also have lost my Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy book. Where's that? Where's my first single? Where is the Art of Noise? Close to the Edit that I bought from a flipping Our Price Records in Wrexham in 1985 or whenever it was. Hey Thomas Young, Jason and the Synth Nuts. Yeah. Don't cross the path to the other side. So we're back on track. So anyway, as I say, so having now experienced the joy of someone else's presets with the synth, the Polyend synth, I think it's always nice that to experience quality presets and not to just sweep them aside. Sweep them aside. That's right, I don't need that. I'll do my own. But so tonight we have got someone else's synth pack. It's a sample pack. In fact, it's a sample pack. Oh, got a burp. That's the coffee. Do I need to go to something a bit more substantial? Just if you've joined the chat, what are you drinking? What are you drinking? This is homemade milkshake, and it is berries from the freezer. Oh my word. Oh, that is just milk, ice, and frozen berries. Honey. Oh my word. Yeah, nothing. No ultra processed, nothing. No emulsifier. No sweeteners. No ghastly ingredients. Pure, natural, delicious, home frozen berries. Shroomi's drinking out. Well, you probably can make more, can't you? You can go and make more in the kitchen. Although it'd probably make a mess. Right. Okay. We are literally off topic. Where are the stamps? Where are the stamps? Link posted. Right. So somebody else asked. I think it was. Is this queue working? Biscuit asked. No. Hang on. Do you have to use an external CV sequencer on the CPM DS2? No. And some of the fun I have with it is just letting it do its thing. It's a drone. So it's a 2-engine drone, right? Anyway. Right. And I need to glue it back together because my first motor synth adventure. I ruined it. I didn't even get a video out of that. Q. Hang on, Wookie. Whoa. Slow your roll. That's an extra Q in there. What are you trying to say? 5Q. Not happening. Sucrose rush. Is that what's happening? Maybe. Well, there's lactose, sucrose, fructose. Is there sucrose in it? No. So lactose and fructose. The syrup, I suppose, is sucrose. Know your sugars. Know your sugars, Robert. That doesn't hunch. Know your sugars. Always put sugar in your drink. What have we got here? Sam has just sent me another. I think that's going to be happening. Right, hey, funky best man. B and Q. Yes, indeed. Right, so 5Q. 4Q. 4Q. What did actually the Wookiee want? Sorry, that's just like berating you for using an extra Q, and I'm just like, no, I refuse to answer. Not enough. That furry beast. So yeah, Sucrose Rush. Right, okay. So I'm going to try and keep up. Q means Panda has to answer instead. Oh, I like that. 4Q for me, 5Q for the team. Okay, team, answer that. So let's get back. So so let's have the second link, please. The second link. The first link is a live event that is happening on the 26th of July, streaming on the internet, but also in a real location full of real people. So yeah, come to that. It'd be great to see you there. I'm going to say I'll take badges, not badgers. Although I do have a badger. What's... Right. Okay, thanks, Steve. Replace pin. Right, on to our second link of the show. Axis Modular. So, Rich from Axis Modular, whose shop is pinned to the chat. If you don't know what the chat is, you're watching on your telly or your phone or your laptop. It's the thing that's kind of underneath me box now. It says live chat, or it might say comments, and then there's little 2 dots. One says, click on that, and you'll see what's happening, because that's what it's about. Did you hear that? I think that was my stomach enjoying the rush of delicious frozen fruit and milk ground together. Badgers must be accompanied by a responsible adult. Okay, I'll bring my team. Anyway, so Rich has made. Oh, Ros Gray. Was it ever determined who actually put the bump in the bump, and who put the ram in the ramalama ding dong? Ramalama ding dong. Yes, I think it was the Tory government. God rest their very soul. Because the Labour government not Anyway, let's not talk politics. We don't do politics here. We are an escapist channel. I think it's true. Look at this. I've got Samuel Coleridge Taylor, the Rime of the Ancient Mariner, here. Oh, hello. Hang on. Right. The pinned message above now contains a 10% voucher. Voucher. Wookie, is that for your sub? Is that with the Wagyu, only in Germany. Okay, right. So so let's get back to the Rich reached out knowing that I'm a big fan of the circuit rhythm and said he'd been working on a sample pack. I quite like this book and leafage. Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it? And we've got stars. I'll definitely take the stars, so you'll have a star if nothing else. And can I do a live performance without the eagle? I don't know. Right. So he reached out and asked if I'd be interested in a sample pack he'd put together, which will soon be available on Bandcamp, I think he said. But watch this space. And I said yeah, because he has something which I covet. He has the Music Modular thing. Lab. Is it called the Lab? It's a beautiful thing in a kind of pally case, which Coleridge lived in Clevedon. Did he? Are you sure? Because I think you mean, hang on. Did he? Because when you go to, what's the Pebbly Beach place on the North Devon coast? When you go there, there's a giant, there's a jam. That's on my Motor Synth Adventure list. What's it called? The place, and there's a giant statue of an ancient mariner with a flipping albatross around his neck. That's where I want to do my jam. I'm be honest, I want to do it in kind of autumnal weather with the sea kind of angrily rushing against the, just dramatic. The Wookiee apologies, but the heat has finally gotten to this very... Oh, what's that mean? You're going to get in the bath? Oh, I'm sorry. Water. Who's saying that? STC? I'm lost in the thing. Anyway, so he reached out. Can somebody put me right on the name of the Morecambe? Not Morecambe. Oh. Right, okay, I'm gonna just what am I doing? Oh, I have no idea what I'm distracting myself. Imagine that. Right, so the Music Thing Modular Workshop, which is an absolute, I wish I'd have got a picture ready of it, phenomenal sort of experimental exploration tool for modular, and it's a beautiful thing. So he's got one of those. So he sampled it, and he created. Get this. That's it. Watch it. That's it. Why did I not remember to watch it? Taunton to watch it. That was a massive breakthrough direction for Sophie. Oh, hello. Rush did a brilliant rendition of Coleridge's Xanadu. Yes, he did. There they did. So I think the Wookiees had to go and cool down. I've never heard of Tomorrowland Festival in Belgium, but seems the main stage. Oh my God. Oh no. Why? We don't need this to happen. If we're doing festivals, we're doing it right and we're doing it safely. Oh, I'm so sorry. If anyone knows anyone, everything goes out to you guys. Having worked an enormous amount of festivals in my time as a roadie, you do see some interesting venues and festivals. We did a bicycle festival in Germany once, which was phenomenal because there was like a castle behind you, and there was 2 stages, and they'd rotate the stages. And when I was guitar tech at the time, I was on the stage doing a sound check with the guitar, and there's another stage, and they started copying while I was playing. So we had a weird little guitar battle. But I've never witnessed anything horrendous, but sorry to hear that. Anyway, so yeah, condolences to anyone that knows anyone that's, hopefully everybody's, okay, but still, it's a scary thing. So Tom Whitwell is coming down here to do a workshop with 12 of his workshops in September. Peter Coytes. That sounds like a great thing to do. So, yeah. Anyway, let's talk of a pyro problem. Okay. Yeah. Were you a roadie for Hawkwind? No, I wasn't a roadie for Hawkwind. Steve Winwood. Right. So let's get back. Let's get ready to rumble. So we've nearly done 45 minutes. I think we're on. Oh, hello. Everything's wrong. So it's nearly an hour. So let's get on it. Watch it. There's an awesome Hornby and Lego shop hidden above a cafe in Watch It. Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Yeah. So I've done in my days of sort of music workshops with various companies, a couple of companies. We did lots of stuff with bands. There's a band in Watch It. There's also a band. Where were they based? In at the side of Taunton, actually. And they were a prog rock band. They were all like 18, 19. It was like, what? They had like a set of 15 minutes, and they had to dedicate. It was Solstice. It was a Solstice sort of project. We all go around and we recorded these bands. Wow, fabulous fun that was. Anyway, let's listen to the sample pack. As I said, this is not available yet. I think he's given me a sort of a copy, a test copy. So let's have a listen to what the Music Thing workshop can do for you. Fluid check. Yes, Magoo. It's only half a song, but I think we had to fit so many bangs on a CD, and that's 72 minutes, so we had to get it just right. So we couldn't go into the full 45 minutes. It's just, I do appreciate that when I do a Sunday jamming in gym jams, my aim is to jam for 30 minutes when I sit down. Last Sunday, because of the hey Anna, how you doing? Good to see you. Because of the nature of hey, how's your head? People are coming in and I've not seen them. Because I'd had some issues getting the stream going and then the stream failing and having to start again. It really does put you off your game. There's no one can put it back in that quickly, and I don't think. Sometimes it does. I guess sometimes it does. Sometimes that extra bit of adrenaline brings something out, but it didn't. It was the wobbliest jam I've done in a long time. However, there's a ruddy, lovely bit in the middle, which I might take and develop for the Staffordshire EMOM on the 26th of July. Bring your friends. It's free entry and a chance to win a packet of crisps with the raffle. Raffle tickets are £500. Anyway, all proceeds go to hedgehog funds. Oh, the cute little hedgehogs. Anyway, I'm really going mad now. Okay, so back to Rich. So Rich has sent me this copy, and he's been playing with it for a while, so he's got some good stuff. So let's have a little listen. The jam at the beginning, if you haven't already heard, was quite chaotic. So let's not do that. Have we got some samples? There we go. So, notes, expand. Okay. Oh, hello. There's nothing there. Oh, did I mute it? Mute it. Oh, I did, yeah. Okay. No, that's my modular. No, that's my... Oh, what's going on? Oh. Really? That's... What? Yeah, that's the modular. What on the... What is that? I haven't labelled my desk properly. I don't know what that is, but this doesn't want to work now. Pattern. Let's try it. Okay, so did you see a hedgehog today? See a hedgehog. Anyone seeing loads and loads of ladybirds? We're having a bit of an infestation. So, obviously, mute this down. Now, this is what I did last night. Just with a few minutes of... Oh. Great, that's brilliant. I've no idea what that is. It doesn't seem to be... Oh. Okay. Now, the beauty of the circuit rhythm over the circuit tracks is that you get the ability to change the note. Right. Slightly the wrong way, and actually one. Anyway, we're going to just go with that. Let's keep it Latin. Let's do a Latin vibe. Oh, truly found the remains of a hedgehog in our garden. We like hedgehogs. We have them here during sort of end of summer. Right. So, okay. So that's good. I think I've played with the... So, it's Pong. Yes, yes, Duncan, absolutely. I think there's a version you could do of whatever Hendrix song that is to the theme of Grange Hill, like a mashup. That's got to be possible. Panda, you have your mission. Mash it up. Anyway, that's kind of nice sound. Let's get a bass. Let's get that playing bass then. So, right. So, whoa! I didn't want all the other stuff. Calm down. Hey, yeah, Hendrix and Grange Hill. Yes, please. But it's got to be the whatever that is. I'm going to say all along the watch. I don't know why it's doing that. I've muted you. God damn it. Right, let's start with a fresh thingy. Right. Right. I'm going to get rid of the effects because I think at the moment it's just we want to hear the raw sounds, right? Doesn't it sound different? It's less metallic without that slap back reverb. That sounds nice. Okay, so how volume is that? Voluminous, right? Right. Right. It looks like it's Jayada. I don't know. There's some setting that this infuriates me every now and again because I know it so well and then I don't know it, and there's no kind of menu. So if you've done something weird, like you've gone into an effect and you've somehow selected, I don't know, what have I done here? Gone to the no, it would have been there's some what the hell's that? Pattern setting, choke, one shot. What is that? One shot. What's this doing up there? Oh, that's just the is that? Pattern settings. Okay. Okay. So maybe it's even there. No, it's not that one. Is it this? No. Is it that? No. Let's get on with it. Right. Why is it? I don't want it there. I want it here. Thank you very much. Do as you're told. Right. Why is it super slow? What have I done now? Oh no! Don't tell me I've. What have I done? What does that do? Gate. I think I've changed. That looks about right, doesn't it? Right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a minute. This is not the episode about time signatures, is it? That was last week, and it will be again next week, perhaps. We'll have episode 2. Freebird. Manic depression? Yeah. No, not manic depression, because that wouldn't work with the. It's almost. Hendrix is almost playing Grange Hill. I mean, he would have, wouldn't he? Imagine a world where Hendrix survives and becomes a composer. For television. Actually, wasn't Grange Hill theme written by the bass player from The Shadows? Or am I getting it mixed up? And it's actually the dad of Kirsty Hawkins, is that right? Who's the singer from some of the 90s cool dance stuff? Okay, we're just there, aren't we? It's kind of warm again now. And I'm going to eat a nice bite of this raspberry. It's not raspberry, it's all. This is cake. Not just any cake. This is cake I baked last weekend. It's a banana and sultana. Banana sultana. Grange Hill haze. That's it. Purple haze. Of course it is. Tim, Casio MT500. Oh, is that you? Is that you? Did you left a? Did I think I saw your comment, but I hadn't had time to answer it. Get one of these. Although the Knockout 2, I've got a Knockout 1 somewhere around here. I may very well. Or would it be called Purple Hill? Purple Grange. Oh, Purple Grange all in my head. Well, welcome, Tim. It's good to have you aboard. The circuit rhythm pops up. Oh, I've eaten that too fast. Pops up ever so often on the Novation Refurb shop for 250 quid. Might even be less than that. I don't think you're going to find something that's more fun and engaging than this. As frustrating as I find it occasionally. At the moment we are now. But you love your KO2. Yeah, Zamo. Chaka. But yeah, I wanted the KO2 Medieval. Because that's just how weird I am. And I was going to reach out. I didn't. Do I regret that? Giant calculator? Maybe. Anyway, right. Let's get ready to... I can't do this now. What's that mean? What does that mean? What does it... Look. What does that mean? Anybody want to suggest what that means? Oh. Right. So not only in the sample packs have we got projects as well. So this is something that Rich is... It's like... If I had some distortion in my voice, it's Trent Reznor, right? Let's just sort that out. Right. Okay. Right, we've got something. It's not doing a lot though. Oh, it needs to be distorted. I think the moment's passed. Now it just sounds like the train now approaching platform 7 is the 8:15 to Taunton, calling it Bristol Parkway, Cheltenham Spa, and Birmingham New Street. It's going the wrong way. Don't get on the train. Don't get on the train. It's gonna take you away from home. I can't find the distortion. Oh, anyway, I mean... There's definitely somewhere in here. It's just disappointing, isn't it? When you've got kit you don't know how to use, and you want it to do something that's so obvious. Sub-oct divider. It's not actually doing anything. What do you mean? Oh. Maybe that's because it's not on. Is that working? Just, there you go. Hey. Took it on the drain. Breaking all sorts of things again. I sound like a Dalek. Anyway, don't get on the train. Don't get on the train. Okay, so the moment hadn't quite passed, and now I've ruined it by having this weird sub-oct divider on my voice where there's no. Right, sorry about that, guys. It's one of those shows. Sometimes this happens, and I go off topic, and I just be silly. Sometimes we're serious. Sometimes, but you know, it is about you guys as well. So I hope you're all well. The services for Taunton will arrive at 21:47. The Great Western Railway Service, calling at Bridgewater and Taunton. Wagoo, Jackson is best on the circuit, and I can't message. Why did I turn the reverb off? We all needed to hear that through reverberation. I need more cake. He's not anywhere to be seen. Look. Right, let's try the next pattern then. Oh, okay. Let's go try the next project. It's red, this one. Tom. Two festivals, a stag do, a wedding and a honeymoon in 4 weeks. Chaos, love him. Yes, he's being cute. Thomas. C'est Donna. Anyway. So, does that say WS? Hang on. Whoa. Dalek. Yeah, Dalek Disco. Whoa. Where's the one? It's not connected up to the stuff, otherwise I either got the and then most certainly got the X-Base 09 on with that. So actually, if you get any piece of kit which does one thing, creating a sample pack seems like the thing to do, but even better is letting someone else buy the kit and you buy the sample pack. That, so far, is my favourite. So let's go. Oh, hello. Oh, there we go. Here he comes. Here he comes. Are you, it's like, oh, yeah, you did see, I've changed the angle of this camera so that we've got full cat in shots. Look at that, he's just literally leaning all his body weight on my hand. Oh, dude. Oh, you were scared of that? You were scared of the aircon. You just sat there going, ha, not scared now. If I turn that on, you'd be scared. Anyway, right. Oh, that's squeaker. So, Does the stereo do circuit samples? Yes, the stereo does do circuit samples. 2 stereo inputs. So, you know, you can have it a line input and off it goes. Let's just, oh, I've wrecked it now, haven't I? Hang on. There's your bass line. Okay. Yeah, go. Right, it's like some sort of weird. Back to Pong again, right? Oh, hello. Right, now, as you've heard, I've nudged that up something chronic. So you can actually see if you've, there you go, gone over the, why is that? That's me though, isn't it? That's microstab. But it's not easy, Tom. Night, Thomas. Who's changed the name to Eddie Cressy? Right. Right. What's... yeah, let's have some of that. I almost want to, I mean, it defeats the object of having some of this, but I almost want a straight kick and snare. That's an awful lot of really good usable stuff here, though. Right. Almost. Sounds great, isn't it? Just doing that. How dare you, Mr. Fun. '80s video game. I'm just going to do that on track 6, I think. Whoa. What are you doing? Toshiba. 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 It's like that, isn't it? Night, Anna. Oh, bless you. You're wrapping things up anyway because it's got a bit crazy. Yes, Cressy. Sounds like an office pocket operator now. So you could spend more money than a pocket operator and get something that sounds the same as a pocket operator. So, there are kicks and snares. Sorry, Rich is putting me straight. There are kicks and yeah, but you know, you're talking to someone who's like I'm off on one tonight. I'm off on an adventure, and I don't know what that means. I'm just saying it. But yeah. There's an awful lot of sounds in it, and they're all good. That's beautiful. Toms. I think just that layer you can. Thomas. So weird. He's just like literally. He's licking. Oh, can you see this? No cat should really. This is what I think. Was it Lamar that was saying that I never normally notice that he'll go over to my drink and he'll lick the rim and I'll pick it up a few seconds later and drink out of it. I mean, there are licks and squares. Thanks, Tom. You've really made me want to fill that up and have more now. Anyway, there we go. That's kind of what we're doing. That's a cool bunch of sounds. Hopefully that's done it. Nom chocolate eclairs. Hey Steve, any nice treats back? What? Chocolate eclairs. Nice. Well, as in not like the sweet chocolate eclairs, just an eclair. L'eclair. Où est l'eclair? It is I, l'eclair. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Right, I think we're kind of rounded off. I don't know what much more we could carry on with this, but I think we are now clear of the hour and 15. I think we just need to sort of wind down. So you've got your homework. Go clear your diaries for the 26th of July. Come and see a stellar lineup of performing artists. Of artists performing in the Staffordshire, which isn't that right, Tom? Tom was like looking at me like, you're weird. Go. What? Dude, you promised me treats. Where am them treats? Oh, okay. Is that better, Wagyu? It's not quite what. All right, let's play it then. What does it do? All right, so we've had questions about the sample pack. It's going to be about £5. I mean, that's just a no-brainer. Everybody needs to sort of bookmark that. £5. I suspect they will be mono because you want to be able to pan and create your own sonic stereo field with monophonic panning. Hey, Calverhill, Kitty Slobber Pads. Yeah, it's what he does. He comes in. He's really put slob. Oh, we've got to have some wipes. How have you got slobber all over that? You filthy beast. Yes, I love my cats, and they clearly love slobbering. Yeah. Oi. It's either that's my stomach. That's probably all that milk I just drank. Shouldn't drink milk, no, that quantity, but I couldn't not drink milk. Anyway, I'll go and check his head for ticks later. It's that season, isn't it? Although I've just recently. Anyway, so £5, around £5. It's a no-brainer. Everybody needs to buy that. I mean, it'll go because there's audio versions. So, Circuit Rhythm, it's a sample pack. Everyone else. So yeah, for you knockout users, it's a knockout. Are you finding leftover Jackson treats? Because like Jackson's rubbish at finding treats. Tom. Oh, Jackson's cam's not working. What? Oh well. sad kind of day. So yeah, there we go. I wanted to see every art in the lineup. Look forward to that. Yeah, Peter, well done, thank you. Yeah, and it's me breaking. I mean, I haven't done a live performance with electronic music since Synth East 24, and that wasn't really a gig because it was a set. It was it was the patch off, which I got twinned with Robin on, which was really good fun. And then prior to that, the last electronic gig I did again, which was, I suppose, can we call it the very first EMOM, which was Sonic State Live in 2016. Let me remind you, that's 9 years ago. I'm going to say that again. 2016. That's the first time I played since 1996. That was 20 years before that. Hey, electronic music composer. I'm good, how are you? So, absinthe or ouzo? Always absinthe. But you've got to do the ritual with it. Although I am now, and I believe this is 1 year sober. So hallelujah. I'll stick to my coffee and my milkshake. 2000 for me. Wow, Andy. How come you haven't done an EMOM? I'm slow blinking. And let's face it, Stafford ain't that far from you. I'm travelling down from North Wales, going to go visit my mum that weekend. And fam. I did one at school about 1996. That's cool. You young pup. Mine was at a working men's club. And I took the entire studio out for that one. Atari ST, SH09 or SH101? Was it the SH09? I think it was the SH101. Pro 3, shut up, Pro 1. Pro 3 wasn't around then. And I think my Korg DSS1. Oh my God, it was a lot of big stuff. Too nervous? Come on. Play with your back to the audience. You do it you were doing it every week. You're having a break at the moment, but it's only the same. It's only the same with people. So last live gig, 1976, the Wookiee, is not acceptable. Come on, Imam. It's so good. I mean, I love the idea that we can just go out, sign up to these events and go out and play with electronic music. So 2016 was my return to electronic music after folk. I do mean folk. Prior to that was rock. And I never gigged, well, apart from 96, that's right. So I think, gigging these days, I was trying to play Jean-Michel Jarre's Ethnicolor on the Yamaha PSS. That's brilliant. He gave up and played James Bond, fan favourite. I bet the crowd went wild for that one. The keyboard I was given was completely different, so I ended up playing it in a sorter. I say sort of. Anyway, long dog patch. Okay. Nervous Jervis. Don't get nervous. Get Jervis. That's right, Roz. And who normally says that? Whose phrase is that? It looks like a frozen. It has frozen. Tom's back. Are you going to give us some? All right. Okay. Doommonger. Welcome, Marky. Right, Marky Jackson, and also Shroomies had her instructions to bring me the fluffy white beast when he appears, but because there's no sound on her stream, Shroomy, type if you can hear me. You can't. That's what I thought it was. Electronic music composer. I thought it was you. I was like, suddenly I was questioning myself, and I didn't want to get it wrong, but it was you. Don't get nervous. Get Jervis. I will use that as my introduction when I play. Sound like a garbage pail kid. Nervous Jervis. Anyway. No, Panda. Your little tyke instruments do not count. Hey, Studio 8 Effects. Right, so there you go. So playing live, that's interesting to hear you guys. It is our hobby. What was the hobby state? Anyway, have I got that here? What is a hobby? A hobby is, and there was somebody, I've tried to keep up as best I can with my distraction. Jackson, is that you? It's funny, they've both got their own different calls that I have to use for them. He responds to that every time, so he's not here. And he uses the whistle. Electronic music composer, no, I am honoured. Thank you. So it's nice to hear your stories about performing live. I mean, the electronic music open mic scene, it's like, I think it's cool as, and I think it's breaking, and that's really good. It's kind of cool, isn't it? It's like kind of like folk scene of the early 60s when people would just gather around and sit and listen to electronic music. Brilliant. Right. So it's funny, we weren't really that serious, I think. Yeah. We were, though, as you head. Procrastination record. Oh, my goodness. We do that, though, because I think probably... Check for posts about Andy on Saturday, boss. Can't find the charger I'm on. What? Is that even... Andy, are you doing Saturday? Laptop's died, Sam. You're up, Steve. Okay. Andy, are you on live on Saturday morning? Because that would be really good. I've got loads of chores to do and I've missed you. I have listened to some of your music. You great. He's back. So tune into him. Pro Synth Network again on Friday. Did I do last Friday? Was I guested on last Friday's sort of guest co-host? Ramsey on Saturday, I want to say 1 o'clock. That's usually worthwhile dipping into. Definitely if you like modular. They always talk about modular. We like that. Can't be a good gig. Ecoms are awesome too. Yeah. Although I do think it's a misnomer. Ow. Tennis elbow. Hey, Nick Destruct. Only like 5% income is from digital downloads. Like 85% is from streaming and or live shows. Yeah. Music needs to sort itself out. Hey, John, to you. Pondering to sell my circuit rhythm and tracks. Why? Jackson! Here he comes. Right, Marky needs to see you. This is why... Right, come on. Oh, not you. You're just a beast with the catnip, aren't you? No. You're not going to play it? He's straight on it. Nothing's happening. It's not muted. Anyway. Am I still live? Oh, I'm still live. Okay, cool. Right. Hard to make fuller songs. Yeah, I mean, I guess I use mine for jamming, in which case they're not the only things I use. My favourite companion is my modular and for the moment the Micro Freak. So I do the sort of lead lines of the Micro Freak. I do more kind of acidy basses and sort of things that are more fluid with that, and the circuits take care of the rhythm, especially takes care of the kind of more rhythmic things and samples. So instead of having a module or two, and that's my favourite sort of setup at the moment. And I think I'll probably be jamming in July at the EMOM with that particular setup. I still don't know about DAWless composition. It's what you're talking about, is making a whole track with DAWless. It doesn't feel, having come from DAWless in the 80s with a 4-track and playing keyboard lines in, picked up an Atari ST in the late 80s, get off. Don't want it. I don't want your bottom in my face. You're so cute though. We feel better now, Marky. You've got that. It's a mini freak with syntax. Yeah. Again though. So the Micro Freak, it just seems like a nice companion. The Micro Freak with the circuits. I do it re-DAWless, saying Yeah, but what I mean, I did a whole video when I used to make video content. I did a can you make a whole track doorless, and I used the Beat Step, the Key Step Pro, I think, and I got close to it. But I have to say, I don't think so with what I've currently got now. Out of the corner of my eye, and this is not something I'm going to spend too much time talking about because I do not want to create GAS within myself. Oxy 1. And I think that is the way to go because it's more flexible, more powerful than you can possibly ever imagine. And I think that's the way to go. I would still, with that, keep my... What were you saying, Wagoo? We need Jackson's arse completely on... He's just literally... You couldn't have a cat Phil. He's literally entirely covered. Haven't you? Yeah. Oh, there you go. Okay, just to see the action on the desk at the moment is Tom and Jackson. Look at that. It doesn't get much better than that, does it? Furry beasts everywhere. Right, Polyend Play. I love... Do you know what? There's a couple of things that the Polyend Play does which I absolutely adore. And it's the flexibility. And, you've got your notes, you've got your sequence, and... Oh, thank you, Marky. That's very sweet of you. Oh, Jackson, lots of claps, and Tom, but only here for Jason and the keys. Thank you very much. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I reviewed that for Toman. Do we feature it as one of the top 5s? When they used to do like more content stuff, and that's again, they do more kind of like cool videos about this DJ. I don't know why I did it in Nandor's voice. I like watching Voltage Labs. They do the stuff about the DJs and the clubs. I've just finished watching What We Do in the Shadows. That's why that's stuck in my head. Here he is. That's the one. You've got it. Do the little thing with your little licking. There he goes. Angry Chinese lion. So, yeah, I've got circuit. Oh my goodness! Shut up! I need to go. We need to finish this, but I do have the tracker, the original tracker, which I love, and I got a synth, the Polyend synth. But what I enjoyed about the Play is that it had all of the sort of manipulation kind of presets on the right hand side. So you'd have the track going. You could select the track, and you could just do triplets and stuff, and just manipulate as you go in. So as a performative tool. Bingo, it was bang on. So drum and bass on the Polyend and the circuit. Yeah, I just drum and bass. Almost did drum and bass on my hardware jams. Which I did. Check out my last video upload, which is me jamming in the garden. Didn't even think it had done. That was supposed to go drum and bass, but I just couldn't. I just loved the dub vibe, and I stuck with it. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me, the Furry Beasts, for a waffly hour and a half of chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your auntie. She'd like this as well for the cats. And if you're not already a Jervite, click the subscribe button. We'll go live twice a week. That's every Monday. No, never go live on a Monday. I don't know why I'm doing ad spot voices. Hi, I'm Jason Jervis. Join me, GetJervis, when I Jackson and Tom every week, twice a week, when I play music and synthesizers and chat. So Sunday, jamming in Jim Jams, 10 p.m. That's after Jamie. Check him out. He's great. And then on Monday, do the hardware jams and Symptoms of Reality every day. Do check them out because they're great. Anyway, lick the button. Scratch the cat, say bell notification, smash, and I'll see you around. Remember to be good to yourselves and be good to each other. And yeah, question 4 times. You got your low sounds, you got your mid sounds, you got your high sounds. Yes, indeed. Here you are, see, come in here. You got your treble and your bass. You got a doubly. It's the doubly on. Right, guys. I'm going to let Jackson play out with one of these tunes. Thank you for joining this evening. You are awesome. I'll see you round. You got to. We weren't joking about the cat playing it, were we? Thanks, guys. This is absolute chaos. Cheers, guys. Thank you.